first one will be OTE engaged in the deceptive practices, but hiding payments, misrepresentation of financial reporting and hiding information. Yes, OTE was responsible, but you didn't take action to resolve these errors. This is an act of deception. Do you agree?
No, of course I don't agree with that assertion. That's why we're here today, to counter that, and that's why you have a document full of answers to the questions that are essentially put to me in your question.
So you're saying you didn't hide payments?
No.
You didn't misrepresent the financial reporting?
No.
And you're hiding no information?
Correct.
Okay. Do you realise that the people are looking up to you and they really, really feel let down by you? I don't know all these people are rubbing their shoulders and rubbing their hand, because I tell you one thing, if you came to County Louth, it'd be the opposite. On the 3rd of March, you shut down talks of you leaving the Late Late Show. You had a cushy number, you were well liked, nobody would give you a wimp. A week later, questions started to be asked and your retirement announcement came nearly 9 days later. You repeatedly stated this morning to the committee that you were leaving the Late Late Show had nothing to do with this. As you put it, the Covenant fiasco. You stated this time is simply coincidence. You stated that in your statement that you first became aware of the Grant Thornton review in May. Is this true?
Deputy.
I'm only asking a question.
And I'm only answering.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Just answer the question, please.
Yeah. Your dismissal of the good people of Ireland who have the courtesy and the kindness to approach me on the street is not something I appreciate on their behalf.
They approach me too.
Deputy. Secondly, I wish I'd brought them with me in some ways, the countless cards and letters I've received from people around the country speaking words of kindness and indeed wisdom, and I wouldn't like to dismiss their decency either. Thirdly, no.
Did you really think that the people, the Reynolds deal, that the people wouldn't think you were trying to avoid a pay cut? So people know about the Reynolds payment. Do you honestly think that people don't think 1 and 1 is 2?
I think that the nature of an independent contractor signing a deal with a different company is pretty complicated. To be honest with you, I'm not a very smart man when it comes to these things. That's why I pay a smart man to do that for me. So you'll have to forgive me for not having a great grasp of the detail here, but I never set out to cause any confusion to anyone at any time, ever. I never underestimate the intelligence and the decency of the Irish people.
Well, it is difficult for the Irish people to reconcile that the Reynolds deal was an entirely separate arrangement when it was formed part of the 2020 contract negotiation. What gives rise to defaults? She'd a wee side note on the 9th of December. Did you make a threat that you're going to walk with your job? At the time, through your weekly radio shows and as a presenter of the flagship Late Late Show, this brought in significant proportion of money and commercial revenue to OTE. And when they were under severe financial pressure, did you leverage this fact and did you pressure the Director General to keep you happy?
No.
It never come up?
I didn't negotiate with the Director General, Deputy. I gave them back money as it happens. Noel will fill you in on that if you wish to hear them.